All right, here it is. I don't even know what this stream is. Am I streaming? Am I on? Am I on here? I think I am. Talking shit, getting clicks. A Thursday night, 7:30. I'm a little early right now. I'm better early than late. Django is with me. If you hear the shaking, that's him. Give it up for Django. Django Unchained Misfit. He's looking at me. I called his name. He's like, treat. Here you go. Milk bone on seat. Go get it. Please don't fall into the comforter. I mean, recliner, because he'll never get it. Did you get it? Oh, he's digging. Hey. Sorry for yelling into the mic. But there, take that one. Yeah, that's my dog. All right, so it is Thursday, a.k.a. Friday Eve. That's right. Friday Eve. And I'm 03 times. And this is talking shit and getting clicks. And I'm just getting in here. We're going to do this. This week is going to be rustic style. Like, I'm just going to be real rustic with it, if you know what I mean. And if you don't, then me either. All right, so what I was going to say earlier was, yo, let me show you my face, just so you know that I'm in here. Let me show you my face. But before that, let me bring up the live chat, just so you know that I'm live. Oh, there he is. Here. Bam. All right, I had to check it. All right, so I am in here, Mo 3 times, talking shit, getting clicks, Thursday. And let me tell you what. Usually by, I can hear oh, no, that's why. All right, so usually, like during the week, yo, Rob, what's good? I'm hanging out today. Let me put the desk cam up so you know I'm here. Boom, that's me. I'm up in this piece right now, and I just got the mic here for audio quality. Oh man. They're rough. These are rough. I need them thinned out, but every time I go to the barbershop, they thin them out too much. Then I'll be looking like, how you doing? And I don't want to be looking like, how you doing? I just want a nice, tasteful eyebrow cleanup. What's good with you, sir? I just want a tasteful eyebrow cleanup, Ra. You know what I mean? There he is. Oh, I'm pointing the wrong way. Yeah, there he is. He's right over there. All right, so if you guys were watching the POE cast, you know I was on there. Me and Vlago, aka Rich Reckless, have been going back and forth over this Democrat-Republican thing. And yeah, we have been. And I can tell you that I don't like it. But also, I feel like the way he is, I can give him facts, stats, and statistics, and he's not going to change his mind. He's where he is, and I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that. I hope he's all right with that. Yo, now check this out. So, let me look him up. There he is. They still live? They might still be live. If they live, we're going to their live right now. Oh, that was a you gotta look at, hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. What am I doing? Phone lines aren't up. 5 watching now. Yeah, all right, so check this out. Boom. Stormy Rex show. It's ladies' night tonight, which is Thursday nights, right? Right. Let's go in his videos. I don't want to go all through it. But he did a Tuesday, like a $2 Tuesday.
Podcast in the building.
Yeah, you hear him? That's just like his intro. It's cool, right?
Yeah, podcast in the building.
Right? Podcast in the building. Now, he said POE stands for something. I don't know. I think it means like an entertainment or education. I don't remember. If he could tell me the whole thing, because there's a couple of E's in that POE. I mean, I'd appreciate it. In the chat, hit him up. Hit me up, Ricky. Yo, but anyway, so we've been going back and forth, and we've been arguing politics, and Scotty T told me, like, don't do politics. Everybody says don't do politics, and we all know why. Because it can get a little, look how he had me up on the screen, yo. He's doing to me, yeah, that's how I be doing people. He had me up on the screen with the, I don't even know what, I can't even. Mainline. I I can't even. I don't even know what the. I don't even know what that. Why you got me up on screen. But also, I would like to say, for anybody that was watching this show or anything, if you guys didn't cross over, this was on Tuesday. If anybody was watching this show, I called in, did not have my AirPods in or anything like that. I could not hear him very well. So I would just be talking, and it would cut off. So it's kind of weird. I guess you get that same result when you're calling in my show. Maybe, like there's a little delay. So it is kind of tough. Anybody who calls into the show, and by the way, there is a call in line. I don't have it up yet, but when it comes up, you should know that the number is 313-825-5557. But yeah. So anyway, so he said on his show just today that, like, we were talking about Republicans and Democrats, but really I just came in and talking about Donald Trump or whatever. I don't remember being specifically asked a question, but when I was asked a question, I did my best to answer questions, and he reported that people in his camp or people that viewed him said I was running away from these questions. Now, whatever these questions may be, I don't know. I've put in a damn near. I'm getting towards 150 shows right now, and I'm not like I am feeling myself, but you know what I mean. It's not like that. It's not only arrogant or whatever. But I've been putting this work. You know what I mean. I've been researching. I've been reading. I've been writing. And if you guys want to, get at me for whatever happened on Tuesday, by all means, I welcome all. 313-825-5557. We can get to the bottom of it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We definitely can. I mean, no malice when saying it. I'm not like, of course my chest is puffed out because my chest stays puffed out. But damn it, it ain't like that. I'm a friendly, but I'm not. You know what I mean? All right. So basically, let me bring you back. Basically, so I don't know. He be saying stuff sometimes. I don't know. Let's take a look. I think it was.
So we were talking about this earlier. It isn't unconstitutional for Gavin Newsom to be.
Yeah, that was another one. So he's like, who you should think? He asked who I think should be vice president.
California.
I was giving him. That's an answer.
We're really stumped as far as our.
I would like Bernie.
I do like Bernie.
Okay.
I love Bernie.
Yeah.
You take that middle vote. Because he's dominating the middle.
There was no middle vote. Whatever. Yeah. All right, here it is.
But yeah, I do. Like we said, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Yeah. Well. Hey, listen. We'll shout out to Mo 3 times. We're gonna see. Make sure you go over there to Talking Shit, Getting Clicks. It is right there. You see his
Thursday,
face.
I'm gonna have my clips loaded, pictures up.
You gonna be ready?
Sound bites ready.
All right. I'm gonna call in.
All right, you heard me. I said I'd be ready Thursday nights, pictures up, sound bites ready. That was a lie. That was definitely a lie. But I'm in here. I do have the sound bites. I'll put pictures up, though. I will. But hear this out.
I'm going to call
All
it.
right,
I will be here in Square.
Reckless World, Mainline, Flashback, everybody in the chat.
Shout out to you, man. Yeah, that was Mo 3 times with that call in. A lot of information. I heard a lot of anti-Trumping instead of pro-democratic things. That's what I was trying to go for. Like,
we here at the podcast let you speak your mind.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love that. This is the only clip I will clip from the POE cast tonight. I assure you. But like he said, exactly, when he called in, he heard a lot of anti-Trump, but he didn't hear a lot of pro-Democrat. Camera up. And you want to know why? Like I listened to your show tonight, and the things that you were saying, like half of the things I've already answered in previous shows. I have answered these things. In previous shows about everything like that. But you're absolutely right. There wasn't a pro-Democrat thing going on there. It was an anti-Trump thing going on. And you want to know why it was an anti-Trump thing going on? Because I am fucking anti-Trump, bro. I know that I didn't put the curse words there right, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm anti-Trump. That does not make me pro-Biden, pro-Kamala, pro-anything like that. However, since I know that they're the only extra game in town, thank you. Thank you. Right. There didn't seem to be audio glitches. I couldn't hear. I was here. I had this phone pressed to this ear. I don't even know the last time I've absolutely pressed a phone to my ear, but I did, and it was really hard to hear him because you can kind of hear the show through the phone, and I didn't have the show playing because there's like a delay there. So I'm listening to him through the phone, and it's kind of hard to hear when I was talking. That's all I'm saying there. Where was I going? Okay. So exactly. You're right. You didn't hear a lot of pro-Democrat stuff, but I can give you pro-Democrat stuff, just like I can give you pro-Republican stuff, but I am anti-Trump. I don't like his policies. I don't like his plant policies. And if you're going to ask me about what the Democratic policies would be, I have a long list of them, but just in the range. And this is a test to anybody out here who might share that same mindset. Listen, Joe Biden has been president for 4 years. For 4 years, right? Damn near going on 4 years. His term is almost out. Three and some change. But check this out, yo. If you don't know any Joe Biden policies from the last 3 years, and you know, not the anti ones when they go like, but any of his policies or anything like that, then we can't have a conversation. This is called talking shit, getting clicks. I talk shit, you give clicks. By the way, hit like, share, subscribe right now. Let's run it up. A little bit. That's my bro. I love him. But you're POV cast, bro. And what I heard from you tonight was ill. Because I know that POV means providing official education, providing official entertainment, as well as a lot of other E's. But I do know that the education one is in there. So when you have a show and say, I don't know, you tell me. Ah, man. Bro, I can't. We can't have that conversation. Also, I feel like he's a Trump fan, but he doesn't want to say it. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is like quintessential of what I've been seeing in my algorithm lately, where there is a lot of people, a lot of black content creators going against the Democrats. Specifically this week, Kamala Harris. I've seen what's my man? I saw Umar Johnson. Oh, great interview on the Art of Dialogue, that show. I saw some anti stuff there. I've seen a lot of the regular the regular angry man and all of them. They are all anti Kamala Harris with an anti Biden, and that's all right. That's all right. But they never ever say anything that Trump does at all. They don't bring up any of that stuff. And Reckless World 7 gave me an interesting insight, and it's because he said that those people don't care, and I agree with him. They don't care about that. They want what they want. I think that's a shame over here in my neck of the woods, you know? But fast forward to that. One of the biggest talking points that I heard today was, what was it? I've heard a lot. I've heard so many, and that's why I'm tired. That's what the show's called right now, right? I'm tired. I'm still here, still standing, mad ... But the show is called I Am Tuckered Out. And believe me, I'm tuckered out. I am. I'm tired of all this bullarchy. I'm tired of this. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Because I already see it right now. It is July 25th, 2024. Hold on for a second. I got Debbie in the house right now. The next door neighbor. and she bought the whiskey. I will not partake until after the show is over. Oh, I like your shot glasses. I like the shot glasses. Hello. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody.
All right. Give it up for the bullarchy. It is bullarchy. Bullshit. Now, what did I say? I don't ever have, like, people in here.
You want me not to be here? I'll leave.
I think you have to go.
All right.
But you can come back afterwards. We'll talk.
Call me when you're done.
I will do.
I'll never get to see you then.
I know you don't ever get to see me, but you'll see me.
Okay.
As soon as I'm done, I'll give you a call.
I'll come back.
Ooh, and yeah, between then, I'm going to get it together.
Okay.
I'm going to get it together.
Not a problem. Oh, my keys.
Because I'm tuckered out.
I don't want to hit
I'm tuckered out. Django, sit.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.
See you in a little bit.
See you in a little bit. I love live shows. I forgot my train of thought. What was I going to say? I really did title this perfectly. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. All right. One thing that I heard was, this is the biggest one. And this is what we need to talk about. Matter of fact, this is going to just be the conversation for this evening. All right? And she bought the whisk. She bought the whisk. It's my next door neighbor. She's from Bucks County. She loves Donald Trump too. We have discussions in here. Maybe she can come back in here next week and we can side by side it, because she's good peoples. She is good peoples. All right. So what the biggest conversation that I see right now, and I brought this up talking about a lot of the black content creators seemingly being anti-Democrat, anti-Biden, anti-future Kamala Harris administration, should it be? They are giving a lot of guff. You know, and when I'm in the comments on Instagram, I know there's bots, there's people disguising themselves as other people. I got my dog sleeping, moving my cams, because that's how we're doing it right now. But I see a lot of that, and I know some of this stuff is fake. But I urge you guys, because I was just giving a rewatch earlier today. There is a. You gonna play with the bone too, bro? You're really gonna chew on the bone? You're gonna play with the bone right now? Django, let me get it. Let me get the. You can't have this here. You can't have this right now. Debbie. All right. Milk bones. Good for you. All right. Usually he's not in here. But let me tell you, this wildebeest was chewing on one of these things. I don't even know what it is. It could be like a larynx of something. A hip bone, a thigh bone. I don't know the bones. All right, but check this out. One of the big things I saw, and I saw this from Dr. Umar Johnson saying, listen, the Democrats haven't done anything for black people. There has been no specific legislation written for black people. Matter of fact, there is a soundbite, not even a soundbite, a little clip of an interview with Kamala Harris, presumptive vice president. The vice president, presumptive presidential nominee. And, ever since she stepped out, people have been going. Django can. He can obviously, I need an administrator, but he would probably drool all over these buttons. But, there's a video clip of Kamala Harris being asked, like, what are you going to do for black people? And she says this. And I really want to watch the rest of the interview. But in context, I understand what she's saying. She's saying there will be no legislation, and I'm paraphrasing, that will directly benefit black people. And you know what I did? I went out and I watched Dr. Umar, who said that, the Asians have anti-hate crime law for themselves. And these people have these for themselves. But I remember him specifically for the Asians. And maybe the DREAM Act, but that's like a lot of... a DREAM Act could be for any type of nationality come over the United States border. But he said that there is no laws specifically for black people in the United States of America. Why are we cheering that? We're not going to let the children sing. That it should be a joke. I don't even know. I'm just hitting buttons. But the fact is, he's not lying. He's not lying. I'm going to open up the phone lines because you guys may want to talk about this. We may want to have a conversation about this. Because he's not lying. There are no specific laws for black people. Now, earlier, like voting rights acts, they were aimed at black people. Civil Rights Act was aimed at black people, but obviously those civil rights laws were affecting everybody of color and women positively. And he's absolutely right. There is no specific law or legislation for African Americans. And for that, we blame Democrats. We don't put Republicans to task for it. We're going to go at Kamala. And I get that. In this current political climate, that's what we're going to do. Now, one of the things I heard was that, hey, the Asians just got an anti-hate law. Let me tell you about the anti-hate law for the Asians. It's a bill, right? And it doesn't do anything. Like, you can go punch an Asian person in the face right now and call them whatever derogatory names you want to call them and punch them, and you might get the hate crime, the regular hate crime law for everybody, but there's no specific punishment that you would get for punching an Asian person in the face. That's not what that law was about. And that law was actually put into effect to study hate crimes against Asians, especially during the COVID, and because because Donald Trump decided to call it the Chinese flu, even though, yes, it did come from China, the Wuhan flu, even though it became that, as a leader of America and the leader of the free world, you shouldn't use language like that, because when you use language like that, then certain people that you're talking about tend to get beat up and stomped out. And that's what they asked for. They asked for legislation so they can absolutely positively figure out the statistics of how many Asian people are being affected by that. And that was what was signed into law. Also, I have you guys know, for my black people that were like, I know phone line is off. I'm about to bring it up. But for everybody wondering, yo, you know where the issue lies? You know where the issue lies? Because, I mean, a problem was pointed out, and I researched the problem. When the Asian crime bill was written, all right, I'm going to let you guys know, the president, like any American, and I believe at any age, can write legislation. You can write legislation and fax it or send it or email it to your local congressman, and they can read it and be like, hey, yeah, this is good. Let's do this. And laws like that have been instated, such as like Megan's Law and stuff. And usually becomes a state law first before it goes national. Usually that's how these type of laws, like when you want new laws like that progress. But a lot of things do just go straight to the federal reach. And he's at this bone again. Bro, go sit down. Here. All right, so like anybody can write legislation out there. So for all those guys saying, hey, what has blah, blah, blah done for black people? Yo, you got to do something for yourself, which means if you see something wrong, then you write your law. You see something wrong, you write your congressman. You got to participate in this. You know what I mean? Like, your kid's doing bad in school, but you don't go to no PTA meetings. You don't go to no report card conferences or anything like that, and you wondering why your kids is jacked up. But I am giving you guys a remedy. So if you want to point fingers at anybody, because the people that write laws are in Congress. Did you guys know that we have a black congressional caucus? Have you ever heard of them? I'm sure you have. I know you guys have heard of them. I'm getting the phone lines right now. Damn it. I'm getting the phone lines right now. Damn, I got money on the phone too. Which I know they done taxed my card. All right. All right, no connection. That's because I got to dial in. All right, I'm going to get the phone lines up, but this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to bring up the, I closed my entire window before I came up in here. Let me, Black Congressional, 2 S's, Caucus. And damn, you know, I had a nice, with all the members up there, members. I think this might have been it. Oh no, the other one had pictures. It had images. I need that one. All right, but while I do that, let me hit this button over here. See, I'm looking. All the screens are crazy. James, you all right over there, buddy?
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line. Please enter your show or meeting number and...
They don't want it.
Enter your 6-digit PIN number. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface. Audio recording is on.
Audio recording is on. All right, so let's bring up these guys. This is insane. Restore? Can I restore? Reload. History? Should we go to history? Whatever. I guess this will be... I don't like it. I do not like it. All right, but let's check this page because I haven't seen this page before. Hell, let's explore. All right, this is your Congressional Black Caucus House.gov page. Their official whistle. Representative Sheila Jackson Lee is still up in the, even though she passed, I think earlier this year. Also wanted to talk a little bit about Benjamin Netanyahu's craziness today. But yeah, so when we're talking about, like you want to, perfect example, because you always hear, but Obama didn't do nothing for black people. But Obama didn't do nothing for black people. Y'all, I watched his speech. I watched his acceptance speech, right? And in his acceptance speech, he ain't lie. He was like, I'm doing this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to do this. And at the end, he said, I need each and every one of you on some JFK shit. Don't ask what the country can do for you. Ask for what you can do for the country. I know I'm fucking that up. He basically said the same thing. He's like, you're going to have to work. You're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do this together. You know what I mean? We got to start working. So when I see people like Dr. Umar Johnson, who, and I'm telling you, yo, like he puts the work in. He's been like over a decade trying to get those schools in order. Yo, let's get some laws in order. Let's get some bills in order. There is no way in hell that we can get a law if we're not saying that, hey, this is something that we don't like, and this is how we want to resolve it, and let's go with it. We gotta all push together to get these things done. Matter of fact, as a country, if we do the same thing, and oh, hey, do you like this? Come on. Anybody in here like potholes? I know we have pothole programs. We could make anything like federal law. You guys like, you don't like paying tolls? Like whatever you want, you can get out of this country, but we gotta pull together. I got 2 callers. I'm gonna cut my camera off because I might make faces, or maybe not. I got a 404 number. Up in here.
What up?
Yo. Talking shit, getting clicks. Mo 3 times.
I wanted to say, you know, when it comes to African Americans, it was always a climb up, you know. So when you talk about coming together and doing your part, in my understanding, it's like from the start we were ousted. We never were meant to, rise above, so to speak. And now that we have, so to speak, there still has to be a certain level of understanding that these people, these disparaged people, need our help. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so it's not just, hey, black man, do your part. It's, hey, white man, help the black man out. That's how I'm viewing it. What you think?
I just gave you cheers for that. I agree wholeheartedly.
Because when I look at the news sometimes, or just media, and, for example, the conversation of reparations, it really irks a lot of people. And I see a lot of different races saying, oh, they want handouts and stuff like that, because I'm a firm believer in reparations. You know what I mean? And it has nothing to do with any handout whatsoever. Like, slavery wasn't a handout. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there's a human aspect. There's a respect level where you have to genuinely have care and concern for these misrepresented Americans. But I just feel like, and I don't mean to be blunt, but people don't respect black people. A lot of these immigrants that have these first generation Americans and even foreigners in other countries, the way we are portrayed and viewed in their eyes, especially by media, it's like we don't help each other. Like the blacks ain't helping the blacks when they don't know the history of how for hundreds of years how we've had to keep coming up. So if you're talking about our Congress men and women, if you're talking about even a manager at a Walmart, we had to fight to get to every position. It was never a handout. It was never an easy road. Till this day, we as Black Americans, African Americans, are still fighting for equal representation, for equal rights on every level. And why is that? I just feel like maybe that seed that was planted in America, that seed of racism, has just grown so high, and that it's just an oak tree now, and that people forget that that racism mechanism was purposely used against us. Until this day, it's not as violent or derogatory, but it's still there. We still, until we can get to a place where we can recognize each other as Americans, as quote unquote one color, then I don't think black people ever get the acknowledgement, the respect, the help, the opportunities, because this country was practically founded off of hating us. What do you think?
Yeah, like sometimes I feel like they wanted a permanent like bottom class.
Right.
That's what it is. And you're absolutely right. We've been fighting and struggling and making things work and failing and being successful throughout this entire American process. But go ahead.
Last thing before I go and continue to watch your show, even something like the world trade and the exchange rate, you got people coming from Africa, they can send these American dollars back home and build mansions. You got people from China, they can come here and make American dollars, take home China and support their families. There is no exchange rate for an African American. No matter how much money we make here, we can't go back to America and say, yeah, give me my black dollars worth. And that's a huge issue when all these other people are benefiting from the American dollar. But that's all I got to say, man. Keep doing your thing. I'm going to keep tuning in. Mo 3 times, you're killing the game. I'll holler at y'all.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Frankie D, everybody. Frankie D in the building. I got another caller Calling from a 267. Did I call? I hit call back, didn't I? I'm calling you back. If that even works. Hello? Hello? All right, I gotta drop that. All right, so if you just called from a 267 number, I'm sorry we kept you on the line, but I will answer all calls. I don't care how long it takes.
Automatic voice message
and you done
system.
sent me the voicemail. Oh Lord.
Is not available. At the
Maybe
tone.
Frank called from like 2 different numbers. I did. I'm just doxing people. We're gonna get rid of that. Caro. Yeah, so that's what we got. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. But we do have the Black Congressional Caucus, you know? And when we talk about what black people didn't get or got, and this is coming from black people. Oh, okay. Call back. Call back. Unless you're already in there. Maybe I got disconnected. Give me a second. But that's what I'm saying.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line. Please enter
your 6-digit PIN number.
I got kicked out the call.
Host.
All right, we're back in
You are now in
here.
the host room and can manage your
Let me throw it
callers
back
from the
up for
Callen
y'all.
Studio
Call
web
in
interface.
313-825-5557.
on.
Right now, I'm just talking about my black people. I'm talking about the African Americans. We don't usually go specifically, but that's what we're talking about. We can talk about blacks and politics, whatever you guys want to talk about. Like, this is truly talking shit, getting clicks. And that's my call-in line. You guys can go up in the chat, and that's what we're doing. I'm 03 times. Let the children sing. Hit the horns because I love the horns, and let me hit another button because
That shit, yo, bro. Think about what you just discovered.
think about what I just discovered. All right, so if you're trying to call in, call in. Let me drop this so you can actually see there's the phone number. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's up to us as a black community, and look, it's not lost on me that we are not some type of monolith. Like, we are not just one person. Like, we are all like, I am Malcolm X. I am Malcolm X. We're not all Malcolm X. We're not all, I don't know, if I do another person, then it'll be like a contrast, and I don't want to diss anybody, but we're not that. We're not we're a plethora of things, and we all have different ideas, different goals, and it's tough. And just like, I mean, we always talk about unity here, unity. Like, I don't believe that any total group has like some total unity, but there needs to be some gentleman rules here to this blackness. Like, we need some house rules or some shit that we're going to do and that we just refuse to do in public, that we refuse to do on social media, to boom. They have the lineage. You're absolutely right. And I'm with that. You guys call in. Because I just want to hear from y'all. But hey, listen, I'm going to be in America tomorrow, next year, the year after that. I understand about getting land and everything like that. That's a move. I would like to get land here in America. I am American. I'm American. And when we say lineage, let's not get it twisted. I'm going to say most black people over here have a longer, stronger lineage than the average other person. I'm going to just go out there and say that. And I know that I'm not lying. We have the lineage. We just have a different line than the lineage, if you will. The lineage. What's up? Jump out. Gang, gang, gang.
Y'all don't gotta clap at everything.
So this is what we got. I'm telling you, this is what we got. We got to get on it. Got to get to doing something. What do y'all guys want? Y'all want reparations? That's got to be the national conversation. Like, y'all want to know how the water crisis in Flint's doing? Come on. Let's check up on that. Because, how long has Flint been in peril? Did it start? It started in 2014. It has been a decade now, and the Flint water crisis is still a public health crisis. There are still people out there drinking out of water bottles, can't bathe using their own plumbing. We was on that, right? And I'm not gonna do that. Oh, what happened to this? What happened to that? But honestly, what do you guys want? What do you want? What do you want from me? Talk shit, getting clicks. I'm on 3 times, and you guys know. You know what the show's called. I'm Tuckered Out. That's what it's called. I am Tuckered Out. You see it. I'm Tuckered Out. I am tired. Please hold me down. Please help me. Please help me. But yeah, we got a Black Congressional Congress. You can go to their website and you can do a lot of stuff. Oh, let me tell you a lot of things that you can do on this government's website. All right. So it's blah, blah, blah. I haven't been on this website yet, so I'm just perusing around. But here we go. Membership. I was on here. All right. So these are the members of the Black Congressional the Congressional Black Caucus. Now, one thing that I did notice, and I was looking for him, these are all Democrats. There are no Republicans in the Congressional Black Caucus. Yeah, they're all Dems. There's a rack of them. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times 4 is 60, minus 1 because rest in peace, Jackson Sheila Lee. So we got 59. And this is just Democrats. There are Black congressional members on the Republican side. Now, where am I from? I know Cory Booker. Cory Booker is the senator from New Jersey. Senators and congressmen can be in these caucuses. Boom, let's click on Cory Booker, because I'm from Jersey. That's him. I know there's a lot of people with Cory Booker, that don't like him, whatever. As a politician, I think you're gonna have likes and dislikes. All right, so we go to reports and credits. He has a pretty cool site. I like it. It talks about some stuff that he's doing. It gives you his locations, where you can reach his offices in D.C., in Newark, and in Camden. He has a great site. Let me go to somebody else's site here. Let's go to Mark VC of Texas, District 33. Now, usually in these sites, what they'll do is, maybe not on this site, but if you go to his actual home congressman site, it's published by the government. So they're all pretty much all the same and streamlined. And when you go to the site, it gives you, here we go, Serving You. Go to Serving You, you can get tours and tickets and just look at different things. They have little different programs that they will put up these sites for you guys, like programs where you can get money, grants, and all of this stuff. They put out all of this information right there on your site. So hey, instead of going to TikTok or Instagram, you can still go, because I'm going to be on TikTok and Instagram, but also make it a point that you just go to your local representatives, your congressmen, your state senators. I don't know if I'm too loud in here. Is the music too loud? Because it sounds loud in my ears, but if it's good, let me know. So yeah, just go to your local, your state, your Senate, your mayor. Go to all these things, and usually on their sites, it straight up services. Look, these are federal grant requests that you can go up in there. It'll actually tell you from the root into the tootin' how to do this. You don't have to go on Google and take somebody's crazy internet course. You can go from the source of people who are in the know about getting these grants assisted. Grants is getting money. We're learning. I'm not providing official education right now. I'm just talking shit, getting clicks, but I can teach you something. All right, so let's go to the internship applications. We got people that are about to graduate high school and go into college, and they have all different types of internship programs in these and they'll teach you about government. And let me tell you nothing. I knew somebody that was in one of these programs, and they interned at one of the State departments, one of the federal departments, DOJ or DOD or whatever, and they were interns. They got work. They got access to these facilities. They networked. They were able to meet, the people that were in charge, and then they had an opportunity to not only put that experience on their resume, which is I'm telling you, if you go to any town and you be like, oh, I interned here in DC, blah blah blah, you're gonna get hired. You know what I mean? So not only that, they can put that on their resume, but also, hey, I got a chance to come back here and actually work here as a professional and run it up. And one of the best jobs to have is government. Is working in the government. It's hard to get fired. Your pay is going to be there unless they usually when they don't balance the budget and they shut the government down. But even then, all of DC, and I experienced 2 of those, all of DC, like the local banks will be like, oh, we're going to throw you that bread anyway, and we know when it comes back, we're just going to take it back from you, whatever. So, like, having a government job is, I know people be like, you don't turn your nose up on it, but like this guy has, Cory Booker has interns in Camden and Newark, and I'm telling you, Camden is one of the Camden's the hood. There is nothing but blacks and Latinos and just, people in Camden. That's where they run. But it also is in Camden County, which includes, Cherry Hill and a couple of other nice towns. And those people from those communities are going into Camden and being interns, whereas buddy that's living right off of the MLK needs to walk up there and go get himself an internship. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. These are opportunities for you and me. Also, they all have flag requests, I've noticed. So you can request a flag, that I'm thinking about throwing them. I don't have any flags hanging out. I got a little American flag hanging out there, but I'm about to go full flashback and throw the big one up there. Hey guys, I haven't been looking at the call-in screen, but I'm gonna go look back up there. So if you're called in, please forgive me. I might have. Good. So that is specifically what you can do. But if you're black and you're wondering, hey, what did Obama do? Black? Come on. He told y'all from the grip that if you want something, you're going to have to work for it. It's not just, oh, you got to pull yourself up on the bootstraps. But first of all, you got to figure out what you want. Then you have to propose a law, and then you have to go on this easy site and go ahead and hit contact. And you can write to your congressman. And they used to say that one letter equaled 10 people. So if you sent one letter, like there's 10 other people that share your specific opinion. I think that number has probably multiplied since I first heard it. But you can write them, request a sentence, and you probably want to sign up for that newsletter. And when it hits your little inbox, you'll probably want to read that. That's all I'm saying. This is what I'm doing. All right? Okay? All right? That's what we can do. So, like I said, you can take tours and tickets. Hey, you guys are down and you want to be in the DC area? Call up, get a tour, get a ticket. They will, I went on one of these tours, the congressmen themselves, got us, showed us a little underground part, took us to the restaurants in there, and, we just talked. We talked about their accomplishments, their lives, things that they were working on, and it is a crazy, interesting experience. So if you have any interest in politics, and I think we all should, because that is life. That is life for us. Go check it out. Check it out. But, there is no reason in this God's green internet that we are not knowledgeable. I take that back. Obviously, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. That's all. You know what I mean? So if you know something, help your guy out. Help the guy out next to you. And then he'll tell you some stuff. Next thing you know, you are bartering in information where everybody gets paid and it's nothing but profit. Let the children sing. That ain't. I'm not used. That ain't no teleprompter. These ain't notes. Like, this is what's all top. It's real. Just real stuff. This is Mark VC's Texas, obviously. But yeah, here's a page of all the members, and those members take you to where you need to go. And if you don't like that, you can just Google the name of your senator if you know it. I love this scene right here. But you know what? There I am. Talking shit, getting clicks, Mo 3 times. I'm tuckered. I am tuckered out. I am tuckered out. I'm tired. I'm tired. Those are keys. This is me's. And I'm tuckered out. Yeah. Now, I would like to directly address the ill diver if he's still in the building. Ill diver, I have been diving, and I haven't seen you or the crew. And I would like to kill some bugs. If you're playing bots, I'll bot with you. I don't usually bot, but hell, I don't care. Because they had me on Call of Duty the other day. Reckless World and Reckless World Jr., all three of us got together yesterday and we were playing rousing matches of Warzone, Call of Duty, Activision style. It's a video game. Played online, mad competitive. And let me tell you what, we walked out not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row. Let the children sing. And applause. Give us applause. More children singing. Yep. Yo, we were in Call of Duty, Ra. Where were you? We were on the island. Where were you? 3 wins in a row. We walked out 1, 2, 3 times in a row. Walked out on them. Like, got on a helicopter. Everything else blew up, but we got on a helicopter and walked out. So, props to us. My dog's shaking because he doesn't realize I'm doing the show. He has no couth. Oh, he wants a milk bone? Go ahead. Go lay down. But yeah, go check out your internet. Don't use it for evil all the time or entertainment. Yo, go check some stuff. Like, you can go on, you can usually Google any book and get a PDF of that book. If you do a couple clicks. If you want to read something and you get a PDF, you send a PDF to your phone, you can read it like a Kindle. You can spread it out and just read it. I've done it so many times. I used to study for school. The FC24, that is that soccer, the football, right? I used to play a little FIFA back in the day. I liked it. I liked FIFA. I was actually pretty good. But yeah, if you play FIFA or 2K and you're nasty at it, then you're all right with me. You're definitely all right with me. Oh man, what's up with Netanyahu? You want to talk about Netanyahu? I don't feel like doing it. I mean, Benjamin Netanyahu came into the Capitol building, usually where the same space where we have the State of the Union address, and he held it down like it was a State of the Union address. And I'm not saying that in a good way, because I totally disagree with what's going on over in West Bank. In Gaza. I don't like it. I do think it is genocide. We're pushing 40,000 casualties right now. And one of the big things is that he said that in urban warfare, we have, out of an all time, in urban warfare, we have the best civilian to combatant death ratio. I know it's weird coming out of my mouth, but let me explain. All right, so usually when there's wars, urban combat is wars that take in cities. If you don't know, there's about 55% of the people living on this planet live in cities. And usually that's where urban combat takes place. And we don't experience it because we're in America. We're all the way over here. It's been since like 1812 when the British came and burned down the White House. We haven't had anybody invading our country, militarily speaking. All right, but Everybody else tends to. It happens. And usually the death rate, I don't know if you guys know, but about 90% of people killed in urban warfare or just war, we can just say war period, 90% are civilians, innocent civilians, men, women, children, not soldiers, not troops, not any of that, just plain old civilians are killed. 90%. 90%. Some say 80. I'm using the high 80, the high 90, but everybody's dead set between 80 and 90%. I think that's too high. If you agree with me, let me know in the chat. If you think, all right, now let me spin it. Now, he said his ratio of civilian to combatant being killed was way better. We just said 90%, which means out of 9 people killed in war, only 1 person dies that was actually participating in that war. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu did not give an exact number, but sources say, reports are reporting that that's a lie. Maybe 1 in 8. Maybe 1 in 8. We'll give them 1. I don't want to give anything when it comes to people's lives, but for the sake of the show, 1 in 8. So Benjamin Netanyahu basically got up and stood in front of Congress and some senators, and some missed it. I mean, Kamala Harris wasn't there because she went to a colored sorority event. That's what the Republicans said. She went to a colored sorority event. She was ski-eating with her homies, but a lot of people decided that they weren't going to sit there for Benjamin Netanyahu. So if you want to say anything about Kamala Harris and you don't like what's going on in Israel right there, the fact that she decided not to be there for Benjamin Netanyahu's speech to the House and the Senate, I mean, that's a step in the right direction. Although I must say that she is going to meet with him privately to talk about some things, and we'll see where it goes from there. But there's people in Palestine right now that are suffering. There's Israeli citizens that are suffering. There's a lot of people who just are saying, even I'm talking about families of the hostages are coming back and criticizing Benjamin Netanyahu because he refuses to make a deal with Hamas. But he sat up and he never even mentioned anything about the civilians. And I watched. He never said anything about innocent Palestinian civilians. He said Hamas and their soldiers. Basically saying that there are no innocent civilians over there because they're all soldiers. I don't know who was the person who said this. I think it was General Stanley McChrystal. McChrystal was in. Anyway, what he said was that for every, when we're over there, for every insurgent that we kill, we make 10 more insurgents. That's what he said. And he didn't say that in that means we got to kill them all. He just said it as in a way of, we need to maneuver differently in these aspects. Now, we can go back to the 90s in the Oslo Accord when a 2-state solution was put in place. Benjamin Netanyahu was in power at that time. And basically it was like, nah, we're not going for it. Hamas leaders actually signed on for a 2-state solution to end all of this war and all the shit that's going back and forth between two. And that was in 1990. It's 2024. We're talking 35 years later. You know what I mean? So that's not going to happen. But it's weird. A lot of the Israeli families of hostages are saying, they're criticizing Benjamin Netanyahu because he ain't do what he's supposed to do, which is basically make a deal and bring these people back home. So really, that's what's going on. And there's many reasons about it. We can talk about the expansion, the settlement expansion that's going on over there, where where Netanyahu called for Israelis from all around the world and Jewish people from all around the world to come into Israel and come into the area, Gaza, the Gaza Strip, West Bank, and to settle there. So I think right now, as the last information I had, there were about 200 new settlements. Netanyahu said he wanted 3,000 new homes and apartments and buildings for people to live, deeply expanding their territory in that area. And I mean, when the UN comes in and says, hey, yo, that is just inhumane to do that. And I'm talking about, it's not like they're just building. They are building. But a lot of people are coming over and just, you know, kicking Palestinians out and moving into their houses. We've been there before. I mean, America has history of, you know, people back in the day saying, hey, I got an acre of land. This is my neighbor. I mean, I got 15 acres of land. My neighbor has 20 acres of land right here. I like this lake. I'm going to just go kill him. I'm going to go kill him, and I'm going to take over it. And now I got 35 acres of land. And people did that in the United States. And maybe that's something we also have to talk about. I thought that was interesting because, like, when I first heard that fact, I was like, damn, like, it made sense. It wasn't like, oh, this is unbelievable or whatever, but shit like that absolutely happened. Just like people are saying now, just because of technology, I think that, you know, us, you know, the murdering and the violence is going down because, you know, one of the things of violence is if you get caught, you're going to get punished for it. So people don't want to get punished, so they tend not to commit violence. I know it's deeper than that, bigger explanation, but there are a lot of people that are now in their 70s, 80s, and they're on their deathbed, and there has been an influx of deathbed confessions of, yo, I kill people. Right?
Emotionally and mentally, this is the lowest.
I'm just talking. I'm just talking right now because I'm tired. But I'm not BSing you at all. I'm not BS. I wouldn't BS you at all. But there's been an influx of that. So, like, this is what we got here, guys. All we got is us. I got to tell you a awesome way to contact your local congressman and local political leaders so you can be more in tune with the political process and find out all of these services and things that the government absolutely positively has for you to make your life better, you know? Like, I know it's easy when you get when a check just hits direct deposit or you get the check in the mail, you know, and they just gave that to you. I know it's easier. I know it's easier to do that. I know it's easier to do that. He wants another milk bone. And he was whining. So that's what we got to do. That is what we got to do. Everybody stay together, take care of each other, and learn, continue to learn and earn. That's what I'm talking about.
The average human being don't got.
I know. We don't. We got to be better. We got to be more than average. We got to bring back that, you got to be 10 times better, bro. Long nights, early mornings, rise and grind. Let's bring, I hate that terminology. I hate the lifestyle, you know what I mean? Because life is so short. And as a black person, your life is even shorter, you know? Just saying. It's even shorter, so you kind of want to enjoy it. But let's do it. Let's enjoy life together. In the comments, let me know. Let me know, everybody out there that's listening, as what would you like to see? I'm gonna give you a good question. What would you like to see happen? What are your United States political goals? No. What is something that the government could do to make your life better? How about that? Easier.
Come argue.
Easier. What is something that the government could do for you to make your life better? What can you do? Sit down. What can the government do to make your life better? Throw that in the comments. you can always call it. I know if you don't even call in the number, you could just call in and blah, blah, blah. Leave me a voicemail, and I promise I'll listen to the voicemails. Leave me a voicemail, go in the chat, and just let me know. What would you like? What do you want? We'll figure out how to go get it. We're going to figure out how to go get it. Straight up. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right. I'm giving you a quick hour. Like I said, I'm tuckered out. That's your homework for the weekend. Let me know. What can the government do for you to make your life better? Taxes, get rid of student debt, I don't know. Yeah, whatever you can think of. To think of it, leave it in a comment. Let me know, because I'm tired of hearing people like, but they don't do nothing for black people. And then you're like, what do you want? What the do you want? Reparations? That's one. I'm ready to have that fight. Yo, and you know what, Dr. Umar does make a thing, because we've been trying to get a law written just to have the study of reparations. That's what they've been working on. The Black Congressional Congress. That was one of the things they're working on. But they be politicking up in there. Kind of need some new, I think we need some fresh blood up in there. Really. Honestly, looking at this, we do. We got a couple fresh heads in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16. These guys been 2020s. Yeah, half of them are actually new. They're about to catch their zone now. I like it. All right, I'm Mo 3 times. Thanks for watching. Thursday nights, this is what we do. We got a call in. We got a live chat, 313-825-5557. Leave me a voicemail, and then when I get back on, I'll answer all your questions. Once again, what can the government do for you to make your life better? Simple question. And I will see you guys next Thursday. If I don't see you sooner, hit your alerts, hit the likes, hit the shares. Thankful for everybody coming out. Thanks for the jump out gang up in there. Frankie D called in. Devin, sorry I missed your call, but I'll talk to you. And we out. Talking shit, getting clicks. I'm Mo 3 times. Peace. Oh yeah, anybody watching the POE cast, I got anything to say about that, come see me. I'm talking tough, but I am tough, but I'm just talking tough. Peace.